In this video, you will see more examples for how to see the connection between a table, an equation, and a graph. If you haven't yet seen the first video, please go back and watch that first. Example number 2, y equals negative 2x minus 1. Step 1, make a table of values. First, we'll try x equals negative 1. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Then subtract 1, and we get y equals 1. That gives us a solution of negative 1, 1. Next, we substitute in 0. Negative 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 1 is negative 1. That gives us the solution 0, negative 1. Finally, let's try x equals 2. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Then subtract 1, and we get negative 5. That gives us a solution of 2, negative 5. Step 2 is to plot the ordered pairs. So we need to put negative 1, 1, 0, negative 1, and 2, negative 5, all on the graph. Finally, step 3 is to draw a line through the points. Again, be sure that you make sure your line is straight, that it goes through all the points that you drew, and that it has arrows on both ends. Example number 3, y equals 3x. Step 1, make a table of values. Let's try x equals negative 1. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. So one of our solutions is negative 1, negative 3. X equals 0. So 3 times 0 is 0. Our next solution is 0, 0. Finally, let's try x equals 1. 3 times 1 is 3, making our final solution 1, 3. Step 2 is to plot the ordered pairs on the graph. And step 3, draw a line through the points. Again, remember to make sure that your line is straight. It goes through all of your points, and there's an arrow at each end. Example number 4, y equals 1/2 x plus 2. Step 1, make a table of values. You might notice this time I picked all even numbers, because if we have to multiply x by 1/2, that means we want to divide it by 2. If we choose even numbers, it makes our math much simpler. X equals negative 4. 1/2 times negative 4 is negative 2. Then add 2, and we're back up to 0. Our first solution is negative 4, 0. Now let's try x equals 0. 1/2 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. So our second solution is 0, 2. And finally, x equals 2. 1/2 times 2 is 1, plus 2 is 3. Our last solution is 2, 3. Step 2, plot the ordered pairs on the graph. And finally, step 3, draw a line through the points. And again, make sure your line is straight, goes through all your points, and has arrows at each end. Now you should know the connection between a table, an equation, and a graph. Thanks for watching.